Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Rohan. He was known for his laziness and lack of ambition. No matter how much his family and friends advised him to value time, Rohan never seemed to understand its importance. He had a habit of wasting time and procrastinating on important tasks. One sunny day, a wise old man named Mr. Gupta arrived in the village. Renowned for his wisdom and ability to solve people's problems, his presence quickly became the talk of the town. Curious about the old man's knowledge, Rohan decided to seek his guidance. Rohan approached Mr. Gupta, who was seated under a large banyan tree. With a respectful bow, he asked, "Sir, I've heard that you possess great wisdom. Can you please guide me on how to make the most of my life?" Mr. Gupta smiled knowingly, understanding the young man's struggle. He reached into his bag, pulled out an hourglass, and handed it to Rohan. "This hourglass symbolizes time," he said. "Each grain of sand represents a precious moment of your life." Rohan held the hourglass carefully, feeling its weight and significance. Mr. Gupta continued, "Now, imagine that each grain of sand slipping through the hourglass is a wasted opportunity. Every time you procrastinate or waste time, a grain falls away, never to return." A realization dawned upon Rohan as he listened intently. "Time is a precious gift, my boy," Mr. Gupta said gently. "It waits for no one. Every second that passes is a second you can never retrieve. If you keep squandering it one day, you will wake up filled with regret." A sense of urgency filled Rohan as he asked, "But how can I change? How can I learn to value time and make the most of it?" Mr. Gupta smiled warmly. "It begins with small steps," he said. "Start by setting goals and prioritizing your tasks. Break them down into manageable parts and focus on completing them one by one. Learn to manage your time effectively. Remember, success comes to those who truly understand the value of time." Rohan took the old man's advice to heart and resolved to change his ways. He began by organizing his daily routine, setting specific time frames for different activities. He eliminated distractions and focused solely on the task at hand. Gradually, Rohan noticed a positive shift in his life. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. His newfound dedication and discipline paid off. He accomplished tasks he had been putting off for years, pursued his passions, and even discovered hidden talents he never knew he had. The villagers marveled at the remarkable transformation they witnessed in Rohan. Over time, he realized that the true power of time lay not just in accomplishing tasks, but in nurturing relationships. He spent quality time with his family and friends, cherishing the moments they shared. He understood that time was a limited resource and that every second spent in the company of loved ones was a treasure. Years passed, and Rohan grew old. The village honored him for his remarkable achievements and his wise use of time. He shared his journey with the younger generation, urging them to cherish every passing moment and make the most of their lives. Rohan's story spread far and wide, inspiring countless individuals to reevaluate their relationship with time. People began to understand that time was not just a mere commodity, but a precious gift, a gift that needed to be treasured. This was the lesson Rohan had learned, and it echoed throughout the village. Under the wisdom of Mr. Gupta and the transformed life of Rohan, the village thrived. His journey became a lasting reminder to everyone of the importance of time and the power it held to shape their destinies.